And it's that version, you've seen that version of yourself that you've never seen before, experiencing that is what puts that threshold for that dopamine. Nothing goes
Essentially, they turn
higher.
you into a narcissist.
Right. And a drug addict to that dopamine. Your dopamine threshold goes so high, and it says, this feels so intoxicating and so good to finally see myself like this, to finally have this validation, that when that's pulled away, that's one of those things that hooks in. It's not like another relationship that makes you feel, oh, he likes me and he thinks I'm pretty. It's much, much deeper. And I think that that is really important.
That's right.
Sam Vack ruffles a lot of feathers with that.
Yeah.
You're actually a narcissist.
Yeah.
Empathy is a
Yeah.
form of narcissism, but I think it's really important to explore that side of it, especially because a lot of codependent women have trauma responses, trauma bonds, and they have that, I'm an empath, I just feel everything kind of identity inside.
Yeah. Self-love becomes the armor, right? The narcissist is also quite empathic to the point where it's called kind of cold empathy, where they're able to assess all of your vulnerabilities and tell you exactly what they know that you need to hear because of your such meager boundaries. So, there's two types of empathy. There's conscious empathy, and then there's unconscious empathy.
Yeah.
So empaths who label themselves empaths are more unconscious empathy, is because of a lack of protective boundaries around oneself. Because as a child, you had to have hypervigilance to assess and scan and track the emotions of your caregivers and be able to anticipate their needs so that you can be safe. So it was like a trauma response to have unconscious empathy. Right. And that's a trauma response. So it's not something to like shout at the rooftops and celebrate. It's not, it doesn't make you grandiose, actually.
Right.
What is something to celebrate is what I call conscious empathy, where you first have the empathy towards yourself.
100%. And one final distinction that I always love to make with the I'm an empath, component is when people tell me that, I ask them, do you pick up everybody's positive emotions or just the negative ones? I've never had someone say, oh yeah, when I'm around someone that's really happy, I get happy and optimistic and I just, soak all of those emotions up. And that tends to be the thing that will get them thinking and understanding, oh, this is a trauma response because I'm always looking for the threat, scanning for the negative, what's dark and scary around me. And that kind of helps them switch out of that. So that's a really powerful concept and shift of the conscious empathy versus unconscious. And it reflects that a lot. So I think if people can just understand that alone, they'll start to shift the way they